Alright, welcome back, fellas. Today, we're going to be doing a little bit of a market update. I just released the Road to a Million series, so this video, I don't know how long this is going to be, but we're going to do a little bit of a market update and just show you what I think. So, let's get right into it. We're going to start over here with Bitcoin. Let's go to the long-term view here. This box was... Well, I drew this box when we were down here, but we're starting to enter this is what I like to call my sell zone, essentially. Like, this is where I would be selling Bitcoin. Now, not to say if we go into 95 100,000 I would technically sell my Bitcoin, but this is where I view the peak of the bull run happening. Now, it's a very big range. It's anywhere from, about 97,000 to almost 300,000. But, yeah, I just think it's something to keep an eye out for. One thing, I am starting to notice is that these RSI peaks are getting a little bit smaller and smaller every time. And we are on the daily time frame, so... Actually, let's switch it over to the weekly just to show you. Might look a little bit more clear, but yeah. So as you can see, we have peaks getting smaller and smaller, and this played out as well last bull run, as you can see here. Now, this doesn't mean that price is going to get small. Price already peaked, because that's not what happened. The RSI barely even hit oversold, overbought regions at the actual peak. But my point is that momentum can't go forever, and we're going to start seeing that soon, I believe. And I do not think Bitcoin peaked yet. We still have Bitcoin dominance going up. We're at an all-time high, not an all-time high, but cycle high. So it's a very good sign, but. Yeah, we're gonna go to the daily time frame. This is a short-term normal view, not logarithmic. So we're gonna take away these bands just so you can see. Actually, I'll show them first. So, I think we're gonna come down and we're gonna do a little retest of this blue Bollinger Band. I don't think there's a reason not to. Usually, when you rally up, a next leg, you pretty much always retest it, like we saw here. Just because momentum can't go for, it's not always exponential. We did see it here where it didn't really break that, but we'll see. A big reason for me is why, that I think the market's going to come down a little bit and test these numbers again, 91,000, maybe even like 88, 85, is simply because of the RSI. This is the daily time frame, but as I said before, we're almost at overbought regions already, and we haven't really done much. And we had a nice bounce, but I think there's no reason not to, test this moving average, come down a little bit, reset. So in late summer, when we actually get rate cuts, we get to go higher into overbought regions. Now, US dollar index is still tanking. One thing I do want to talk about, this is altcoins. We are still going down. I've been talking about this a lot. But yeah, look at this candle. We're still going down, even though altcoins are not at its bottom. This is against Bitcoin. So as you can see, total 3 minus USDC, minus USDT against Bitcoin. So if you're valuing your positions in Satoshis, which you should be, this is the chart you want to look at for altcoins. So yeah, we're still coming down. Total market cap though, looking pretty strong. This is Fed liquidity, big drop. Honestly, no idea why, but the US money supply is going up. And as I showed you right here, we have global liquidity. at an all-time high. I don't love to use this chart, global liquidity, because you know everyone talks about it like the holy grail, but at the end of the day, it could be, it could not be, but it is a good sign nonetheless. So yeah, let's talk about SUI here, because this is a big bulk of my portfolio. Same thing with SUI. This is the 4 hour, so we're gonna actually go to the weekly. No, daily. I lied. Daily time frame. As you can see, RSI completely overbought. So hopefully we do see some chop in this region until maybe June. That's really what I think. And then we see an explosive leg up, hopefully end of this year. Now, let's go over to now, obviously, this is poly market, so you know it's not very accurate. But as you can see, we're expected a 98% chance that the Fed does nothing in May. That is in 3 days, so 2 days and 15 hours, pretty much 2 days, because this day is almost over, right? So a 98% chance. I think, in my personal opinion, the market right now is pricing in rate cuts, future rate cuts, but if we don't get those, like, I don't know. As you can see, look, we're up to 72% chance no change in June. Even July, I mean, we really don't know what's going to happen. This is why the market could take a little bit longer than expected to break all-time highs. And this is why I ultimately think we might see some chop, especially in Bitcoin. You know, we rallied hard, but I think it's just a strong bounce, and I don't know if we're going to see an all-time high soon. Personally, I don't think so, but we'll see. We're going to see some other positions, quant. Not really doing anything, but we do have a nice bottom here. This is a time that you know I would like to, you know, see some more accumulation. But yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I'm just buying SUI. I'm all in a SUI. This is the best chain. But yeah, speaking of that, let's go over to DeFi Llama. We're gonna check out how DeFi is doing, and especially SUI. I mean, okay, so we're talking TVL here. Okay, this is all TVL. What is the best performing chain? Oh, look at that, SUI. If only there was someone telling you to buy SUI for the last 8 months. Oh, there is. It's me. Damn. Well, if you listen to me, yeah, you'd be looking pretty good right now. So let's go into SUI. The top protocols right now, obviously SUI Lend, Navi protocol. We are in Navi, as you guys know. SUI Lend is a great platform though. But yeah, so Cetus also looking great. One thing I do want to point out is that I actually might be re-entering a Cetus pool, because look at this, look at Walrus. I mean, the amount of volume that's going on here, and the fees, and the APRs. I mean, everyone wants Walrus right now. Everyone wants Walrus. It's insane. I mean, the price action's been pretty good since launch. I honestly thought we'd see more of a dump, but we didn't. And yeah, we've been rallying pretty strong. And you know, not to note that if you're, I mean, this is just lending. It's 60% for just lending. This is not even in the pools. So this is cracked. It really is. Definitely something I want more of. But yeah, let's see any other charts. Aerodrome, another coin that will definitely perform well this bull run. But let's go over to Base, because Base is interesting right now. It's been pretty quiet, surprisingly, and I think it's just because the DeFi system is not really super strong. I mean, you have Morpho and you have Aerodrome, obviously, but you know, not everyone's going to Base for DeFi. You know, People do, obviously, but I feel like right now, Solana, Tron, Sui, maybe even AVAX a little bit. These are the top chains for DeFi, and I think that's what's causing Base to be a little bit stagnant. Considering I think Base is more comparable to like a Solana type network where it does really good when retail is at a peak, and we have those high volumes. But yeah, for now it hasn't really done much, and yeah, same with Ethereum. Ethereum is just completely. It's still good, but no one wants to. These numbers haven't even gone up. No one even wants to put their money in Lido anymore. I took mine out. I actually took my money out of Lido because I'd rather keep it in Navi. I'd rather earn Sui. I really would. And that's just that. But yeah, you're not even doing a great APR either, 2%. But it is what it is. Ethereum, I still like it for the long haul. And you got to consider that there are many layer 2s built on ETH. Like Base is literally built on ETH. So Ethereum's not going anywhere. It just hasn't been a great performer this cycle, obviously. But yeah, so that's pretty much my market update. Yeah, nothing crazy to talk about, but a short market update. I'm gonna expect a pullback. That's really what I'm doing. I'm holding cash on the sidelines, and I'm really hoping that I am right and we get a nice pullback. I'm looking at Sui at around $3, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys next video.